All right, kicking off Thursday here. Now it's August. We're going to be doing some foundation work today, which is kind of odd, but what are you going to do if it pays the bills? So what we got today, just getting ready to head out. A little cup of coffee here. Anybody else moving? No, nobody else. Everyone's just sitting in their trucks. Look at that guy right there. Anyway, this guy's foundation is starting to fall into the house, or starting to creep its way in. So he's got this system that he's going to use to jack it up or jack it back. But what we have to do is relieve the pressure on the wall and dig out along the foundation wall and relieve the pressure so he can push the wall back into place. So we're going to be doing excavating on that and going from there with all that sort of stuff. Got utilities in the front, got shrubs in the front, got a big giant tree in the corner. And then after that we're going to do some tie the downspouts in and run that all underground. So lots of digging going on today and tomorrow and probably the next day. So let's get after it. We'll see you on the job. Alright, so here's the site here. I don't know how well you can see the wall, but about 2 inches from this piece of wood here. 4 or 5 inches down here. Got dingleberry here. So it looks like it's cracked in a few places, up in here and another crack there, and it's all kind of just pushed in. So they removed the brick, they're going to change that out. We're going to remove all these plants and basically dig all this down to the corner here, and then he's going to jack it back, fix the cracks in the foundation, and hope that fixes it. Oh, man, this window is getting me. We can see down here, but this all used to be touching the gap there now. So that's probably what we're going to have to be probing. With a water line and a sewer line, all in one. Got the E60 here today, putting this thing to work. Let's get after it. Those got to go over there. I just can't reach it from here. Along the side of the house. Yeah, we got a couple different things here to. Huh? The wall's touching. The wall's touching here.
Where? That's the old porch.
We're pretty close.
That's got to be the old porch.
Huh?
Did it sink in with it?
That might be a bigger problem here, really.
Right, it might be staying where it's at. You want an ice pick? I got an ice pick.
Oh no, this is working fine.
All right. Good morning. Are you fresh?
Not really. Not as much as I would have expected.
I'm going. Can't blame the tree root for pushing the foundation, right?
Oh, no. We're going to want to get that fixed before we put it all back together.
That's probably one of them. I think there's another one.
Right here?
Yeah.
This should be out for this.
That's what I'm like. So like, where's it missing? Because that doesn't make any sense.
Because this is here, right? Unless this was never connected.
And maybe there was concrete in there that's just falling out of the way. But
This pad looks newer.
but I mean that bottom is pretty much right up against it. Probably as close as you're gonna get.
This right here. I'll have to figure that out.
It's a nice crack.
You're going to call him? Alright, and then get the rag with so we can find it. Okay.
Is that how far it is?
Right.
Alright, Spencer, you want to clean that up and dig where you are, where we haven't hit anything, and then we can kind of move them. And you can probably go down. Right, you're going to get this cleaned up until this area, but you still got to be careful in here because we're getting close to that water line. I could have snaked over from there, kind of right in that area. Who knows, you know?
Yeah, I would just be surprised if it's underneath, if it actually is underneath the wall, that it's gonna go and drop.
Yeah,
you know?
no, I got you. I don't disagree, but who the frick knows? It's not through the wall. It comes up
On the floor.
from the floor. It's coming up. Okay. All right. Watch those tools there too. Put them up on the.
How far off was that, Spencer? You put the level on it.
Up at this point, it was probably maybe 2.5 inches.
That's what it measures up above there.
So,
I marked it. I don't know if you can read my marking.
Even more probably up the higher we go.
Tom, I guess what we're looking at is this corner here. You got this. This is all concrete.
That's the old porch, right?
This is. It looks like it. But see the foundation wall and the concrete there?
They're
right up. They're up against each other. So if we were to start jacking on this wall to push it out, it's not going to go anywhere because it's immediately right now it's up against this little bit of concrete.
Right.
So this might have to be cut out. This is dirt right here.
Right. Yeah, because I measured off the foundation, and it's like 8 feet where the first crack is.
Which would be right in this area then.
Yeah.
Spade.
That's the crack
Is there a spade up there?
going down.
I don't see as much of a crack on this side.
Yeah.
On the
You want
outside.
to go take a look and see what I'm talking
At the moment.
about? On the garage side of the crack, it's level, and this side of the crack is where it's starting to pitch.
I'm wondering if this old porch foundation, because that's what this is.
Right.
The porch foundation, they only poured it here.
Right.
Okay, underneath that is earth.
Right.
I wonder if that moved back or something at one time too, and that's what caused this whole thing to get pushed in. Why? I would expect it to have seen a 2-inch gap here. You know, now right here there's some loose pieces of concrete I pulled out, but this concrete's in the way.
That's well, you know, when I've cranked on those, it doesn't budge.
Yeah, because you're up against this. Now this, you might have to cut some of this out of the way again to make room for that wall to come back.
Right.
But then if there's earth underneath the door, I don't know how you're going to get to that to do it.
Right. Well, like I said, from like here over, but the crack goes at an angle.
Okay. Start over there. Get that
Is this
wall
videoing?
Oh yeah.
So I can't sue you? Is that what this is about?
Yeah. Well, we parked on his lawn. He was already yelling at us.
Oh yeah. I waited till after he backed the truck up here, and I go, "You can't park on my lawn."
That water's gonna be like right here somewhere.
It was a low spot here.
Well, the white line. See if the I should have done an orange, but
I did it in red.
He had a low spot here, so I filled it in for him.
I see that. That's a big little pile of dirt right there, isn't it? I told you it'd be a big pile, didn't I?
You're only halfway there, brother.
I know.
There's marks in there. 2.5 inch, 2.25
Actually,
inches and a half.
I don't know if we got to get too far past that crack.
Inch and a half, 2.25. Somebody marked.
That was me. I did that this morning. That's the distance from the sill plate to that plate. Because you can see at the end it's flush.
Right.
That's what it's supposed to look like, right?
Right.
Yeah. All you can do is take a pencil mark right along that rim joints all the way across, and you see that pencil mark.
I hate to
Like
say
witness
this
mark,
may
they
be a
call it.
major problem.
I did that on the inside, on the joists.
So on the inside you'll see it.
Yeah.
So we get done this, you're ready to crank. If we're here, we can
I'll crank.
eyeball it. You know,
I
you don't want two
just-
people eyeballing it and listening for shit.
Yeah.
There's
For the
one
first
here, so
for the first couple,
Yeah.
I know I'm not gonna crank it hard. I'm just gonna go slow. Maybe it might have to creep itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get a couple days, probably a week or so.
Yeah. Whatever it takes. You know, I'm in no hurry to have a headache.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah, for yourself.
Whatever. Make sure you play my comp.
Is it breaking up with that hammer?
Could be.
Some water down in here now.
What's that?
Some water down in here now.
Uh-oh. By the time I drive up there and get it,
That's true. If it's breaking, all right.
Seems to be. I don't know how
Okay,
far
then.
we have to go. What's
I got
that?
that big knuckle off there. I think it was like 2 inches or something like that, 2 or 3. Yeah, I mean, I would say probably up to where the seam is here,
Right.
and then that big cluster in there. I think, remember that crack you got in the bottom there? I think that's the beginning of it right there, right above your hand.
Right here.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know how far it would have to go to.
Okay, so back on this job today. I'm just dropping some stuff off. But it's been 3 weeks since we were here. This is what they got so far. Looks like they got some carpet down in the hole. And you can see the walls now pushed way back out. Nice and straight. They got the whole face of it all reconcreted up and all the cracks filled. And everything's nice and clean and dry. So that should have solved the problem, hopefully. And we'll be back to backfill it sometime, probably in the next couple weeks or so we can get the rest of this house restored.